I carry this frequency into the world. My light blesses all whom I meet. I walk with clarity and peace and divine purpose. Breathe deeply now. Allow the light to settle. Allow the evening to land in your field. Beloved ones, the light you have activated tonight will continue to grow, strengthen, and expand for the next 12 days, 12 weeks, and 12 months. This gathering is complete. The light is sealed, the blessing ripple outward endlessly. And so it is, and so it has been, and so it forever shall be. Your light, shine your light. The world is a brighter place because of you. And it is done. Thank you. Thank you.
It's done. Oh.
Woo. That's so cool. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to leave so you guys can talk. Good to see you all.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you, Val. Thank
You're
you, as always.
Thank you, Marina.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
was. Bye for now. That was lovely and emotional.
Yeah,
I
very
could,
much so.
I could feel that.
Yeah.
So
She really needs to do that book.
yes, she does. Yeah. So say hello to Daphne, folks.
Hi, Daphne.
She is Relax with Daphne. And if I forgot to mention to you guys, with Diana and with Valerie, don't forget to please, please make sure you go over to their channels, do the like, share, and subscribe. Do the same thing for Daphne. And yeah, what you are doing when you subscribe is you raise the frequency, you raise the algorithm, you help us get the message out in front of those who are finally ready, willing, and able to hear the information that we are sharing with them. They're finally ready to hear it. So, yeah. And Daphne, how are things with you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's wonderful to be here with you, and congratulations on 12 Shine Your Light events. That's fantastic. And until I heard that incredible prayer invocation by Val, I did not understand why I'm bringing with me a guest, a beautiful crystal that I want to talk to everyone about. For weeks, I've been getting this image, this word, this presence in my field and in all of my meditations. And now tonight is all clicking because of what's coming up next year. Do you know olivine? Have you worked with this crystal? It is so beautiful and so interesting. I had no idea. I didn't know anything about this crystal, but I wrote up a little description because it had so many powerful messages I wanted to share. This stone, olivine, is very common. It's got industrial uses. It's used as an abrasive, but it also has it's called a mineral series because it is transformed from this rough industrial type stone on one end all the way into a beautiful gemstone that we know as peridot. Right? And scholars say that Cleopatra's emeralds were in fact this stone, peridot, and that the ancient Hebrew high priests, they had that golden breastplate with the gemstones on it that they used to connect with the divine, and at the top in the center was peridot. So this stone's ability to connect us to nature and to the earth, to keep us grounded, and to also bring in a purification and a focusing. I just wasn't familiar with this stone, and I am just thrilled to meet it. And scientists think that olivine may trigger deep focus earthquakes within the planet, shaking things up by changing its identity at high pressures and high temperatures. And if you want to put up the last slide, this is the message from Olivine. Thank you. Thank you, Marina.
You're welcome.
This is what Olivine offers us in 2026. And this pairs beautifully with Val's messages. This metamorphic, transformative power of this stone teaches us that we too can change from one state, a rough sort of beauty, unformed, unpolished, our potential untapped, and yet under pressure and in acceleration, the cleaving away of that which no longer serves, just like 2026 promises to do for us, put us under pressure, under acceleration, and tear away things that we don't need anymore. We too can transform into a state of dazzling clarity, purity of purpose, with our potential unfolding. And as an energy medicine practitioner, I'll be working with Olivine throughout this coming year to boost the healing properties of Reiki, flower essences, sound baths, and shamanic plant spirit work. But this stone is very generous and inclusive, and I think it wanted to be here tonight to invite anyone who is called to work with this beautiful crystal to connect and to listen deeply through your heart and solar plexus chakras and to learn and grow. And it doesn't promise an easy growth cycle, but it does promise a fulfilling and gratifying outcome. So if you decide to meditate with this transformative stone, I hope that you'll come back and share with us about your experiences and any messages that you receive from this stone, because I have a feeling it is going to just turn some worlds upside down in the best ways. So, yeah, so that's the message that this stone wanted me to bring to you and your audience.
Well, that is very much aligned with everything that we've been talking about.
Yes.
And Val's messages, and I mean, yeah, it's absolutely perfect. And I must admit, I do love peridot.
Yeah.
It really, well, is it grounding for me? I don't know that it's grounding, but it just it makes me feel good. Let's put it that way. I love the energy of it, and not only peridot but olivine as well. That it, yeah.
I don't know it in the olivine state, but I have 2 chunks of lava from Mount St. Helens when it blew, and it is encrusted with little pebbles of peridot because that blast created the pressure that it needed to become peridot. And so some of them have crumbled off, and I've got them in a stack, but I've got this one big piece of lava that sits on my stairs. And Daphne, I'm going to be joining you in your meditations with that for sure, because I haven't ever thought about using it specifically as a magic tool. I love that. Thank you.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I want to get some in the olivine state too.
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it.
I even see 3-Eye Atlas, that color. It showed it to me the first time.
You know, there's something about the acidic green of peridot that feels galactic, isn't it? And of course, if it's coming in on meteorites and it's already in the deep in the Earth's crust, I mean, it just is another way of saying we all belong, right? There is a continuum of existence.
It's not the depth of the emerald, but it is that happy lime green or avocado green that was so popular once upon a time, right? You know?
Yes. Yes.
Green,
green. Everything was avocado green.
Yeah, right? Green,
No, it's terrible.
Creative color. It is the color of creation.
Yes. Yeah,
no matter
absolutely.
what shade.
Yeah.
I have
Absolutely.
to leave because I have a dog sitting on my lap who wants to go outside so bad
Oh,
that
not taking no for an answer.
right.
Well,
And there's snow on the ground, so I have to stand guard duty at the door when she wants to come back in. Thank you
well,
for
thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this. This was fabulous. I'm very grateful to you for being here.
Thank you. I may
Thank
not make next month though, but I'll be with you in spirit. I love you all.
Good.
Thank you,
Love you
Diana.
too.
Hi,
I
Diana.
love you,
Bye,
Val. Talk
Diana.
to you. Well, I'll see you Wednesday. Bye
Yes,
bye.
Yeah,
love you.
yeah,
Love you too.
absolutely.
Well, it won't let me leave. How about that?
Oh my God.
It really won't let me leave.
Okay, there. All right, that's okay. That's okay.
Oh my goodness.
And
Grace.
yeah, before Viviani joins us, I must say to Daphne. Daphne and I did a show. When was it? On last Saturday,
Oh,
and we were talking about past lives and some of the memories that I had of Mesoamerica and so on. And one of the things that you had brought up, Daphne, was that sometimes take a look at the things that you remember and take a look at even your name.
hmm.
And so I thought, okay, well that's interesting. So I did look up Marina in terms of Mesoamerica, and very interesting what I found.
Really?
But yes, was that there was a woman, and I think she basically was the translator for Cortez when he arrived.
Oh,
And
wow.
she was sold to him as a slave. Um, but because she had been kind of enslaved a couple different tribes, she spoke a couple different languages. So she accepted Christianity, and he renamed her from the name that she had to Marina.
Mm.
And there, besides being known as Donna Marina, she was also known as La Malinche. And a
Oh,
lot of people in Mexico and throughout the history have seen her as being a turncoat, as being someone who um, she sided with Cortez and she encouraged the things that, as is interpreter, the things that he did by bringing down some of the tribes and the kingdoms that were part of her own history. So they failed to realize that. I mean, she was a slave. I think
yeah.
she died. She was fairly young. Um, so it was a matter of survival. The two of them kind of needed each other for that survival. But even to this day in Mexico, it is um, yeah, she's not very well thought of.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I thought, isn't that interesting that that's kind of how how it manifested, how I found that out.
Man, and that seemed to happen a lot with people who are enslaved, right? They have no choice. I,
Yes.
I would I would think they have no choice, and then people turn on them because they have no choice. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, and exactly. And I mean, who knows what would have happened? And it's not like Cortez walked into a unified country that was doing just fine. They were, as was typical in the time, they were kingdoms. many kingdoms who were constantly at war with each other. So
Mhm.
part of initially what he did was, he acted as kind of a peacemaker between some of these little kingdoms and said, okay, well, you know what? As long as you're with me, I'm going to protect you from so and so. And so it did cut down some of the wars and whatnot. Um, I think they said it's believed that she might have had a child with Cortez, and she married one of his generals, um, and then went to Spain, and they, thought very highly of her in Spain. So I don't remember whether she died in Spain or she came back to Mexico and died in Mexico, or what it was. But yeah, I thought very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like she was a bridge to the future, right?
Mhm.
Just as you are bridging the everyday world and spirit. So there can be some concordance against that. But there's a lot of chatter about being on the right side of history.
Yeah.
History will judge you.
Mhm.
I don't I don't feel qualified to judge my ancestors for what they did or other
Yeah.
people in history for what
Uh-oh.
they did because we are all learning and growing. We're all on a spiritual path. We have a choice at any time. Hi, Viviani, to do the right thing, and yet it could easily. We'll never know the full extent of the good she did
Right.
in what she was doing, and she sounds like she had very little choice in any of those situations. I think Marina might be frozen here.
Marine frozen. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
She'll
yeah.
come back.
Yes, she
Yeah.
will. So good to see you. It's been a
Um,
while.
yes.
Yeah,
Hi, Daphne. Hi, Valerie. And hi, Marina. I know you're there. Be back.
she'll be back.
Thank you. Um, so yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah, I am covering for the wonderful Terry Suzuki. She's in Japan, so I am helping with I'm doing the Akashic clearing healing at the end of this
Sorry,
day, but
sorry, guys. Sorry, I don't.
I
Yeah.
didn't share to you saw. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was trying to fix something on my stream, and then all of a sudden, I'm glad the camera was off.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I was listening to Daphne, and what I heard was, not one to judge, and then all of a sudden she stopped, and I went, "Oh, what's going on?" And then I could see the all four of us had the little white, and I went,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's me. That's got to be me." Yeah.
It happens.
Anyway, Viviani, welcome, welcome. Thank
Oh,
you for being here. Thank you for doing this for us. I can't
thank
think
you.
of a better way to to end
Mhm.
the show with except with that wonderful Akashic
Yeah,
clearing,
thanks.
healing, whatever it is that you folks need, it is going to be
Yeah,
given to you. So yeah,
yes.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Thank you. So, yeah, thank you for having me. And again, I'm sorry about the little glitch earlier. I was
No
just,
worries.
I'm just so happy that the camera was off. You have no idea. But anyway, um, so yeah, I'm going to in a moment go read the prayer protection and open the Akashic records for this group, everyone watching this live stream and also watching the replay. So I
Absolutely.
always like to
And
start by, go ahead.
I just want to say I just need to make a quick little stop.
Sure,
Okay?
go ahead, go ahead.
So
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
that's good. Yeah. So yeah, I always like to do connect to ground my energy and then connect to source right before. I mean, I did this before I joined, but I'll do it again with everybody, together. So yeah, lovely to see you all here.
You
And
did a beautiful job last time. It was beautiful.
thank you. Yeah, and I remember that towards the end it was a little bit different, but it was what I was
Mm.
called to do, so I was getting to do that. So we'll see what happens today. So
Here, it's always surprising.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. But I
Oh,
think I have an idea. We'll see if I have an idea what's going to be. Yeah,
Well,
see if
while we're waiting for her, do you have any events coming up, either of you, or classes or offerings that you want to tell people about?
oh, goodness.
I offer private readings, and I have the information in my channel. I do offer private readings. At the moment, I don't have any upcoming events other than my live streams. I started a solo live stream on Tuesdays. It
Oh,
starts at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. So yes, 11:30 a.m.
that's
every Tuesday. So
nice. Yeah. I offer readings. There's psychic intuitive astrology readings. It's more of a soul reading. And my information is in my channel. I can put it in the chat if you like.
yeah, I'll put my on in the chat too. I don't know
Yeah,
if it's yeah, I do offer did you mention your Valerie, did you mention your astrology readings?
yeah, that's their psychic intuitive astrology readings. Yeah,
Okay.
they're really in depth, and they are with your natal chart and the current planetary lineup whenever we meet. So this way, you get a few months
Yeah.
an idea of where the energies are working. Beneficial for you. Um, on Wednesdays now, Diana and I are doing a show to the end of the year, probably into February, because this is like the last of this 9 year, this last of this era, really, and it's can be a little aggressive on your body. So we're having a show every Wednesday night to talk about that. We bring in astrology, and then on Friday at 6, I have a show with Kaylee who channels the Holy Spirit. Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah.
So we have a show at 6, and on Saturday I have a show with the Crone Zone about December's astrology. Thanks for asking, though. Thanks, Deb.
Nice.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you, Daphne. I posted my channel too in the
oh,
chat
yeah,
because of
that's what I was
yeah,
doing. My goodness. I can't
new
believe
thing
it.
I'm doing is the live
I always
stream.
I forget to say, like, share, and subscribe. I forget to say things like that.
I know. You know what? I just realized that I did the whole show without ever mentioning any of the Shine Your Light products.
I,
So clearly,
Yeah,
clearly that's something that I'm just going to leave for now. We can talk about it in December, because that's also going to give me an opportunity to go change everything so that it doesn't say Shine Your Light 2025, that it can say Shine Your Light
yeah.
2026. So it all works out.
yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
thank you.
I guess Daphne, you asked us a question, but you didn't. Did you mention yours?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have another sound bath coming up. I'm just trying to choose
Oh,
the right date, but I have spent much of 2025 writing, and I have a short story coming out in an anthology next week. So I'm very excited about that, and I'll let people know about that when the details emerge. But it's a story about a woman whose mediumship abilities are sparked when someone gives her a tarot deck. So lots of stuff that we love, right? So it's thank you so much.
yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So and I hope it's okay, Marina, if I stick around. I really want to participate in
Oh, absolutely.
Viviani's. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, 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 absolutely. Yeah, no one has to leave. So, yeah.
And I just realized I'm kind of matching a little bit in the tones here with Daphne and then Marina and Valerie.
Well, yeah, I didn't even notice.
Oh, yes,
All
we're,
uh,
we're festive. We look
yes,
festive.
I I noticed today as I was, kind of transferring some t-shirts to, a back part and bringing out more sweaters. I have an overabundance of red sweaters.
Mm,
Yeah.
Apparently, I like the color. So,
you like red. That's okay.
yes.
Mhm.
And I think it's interesting, Daphne, you have the same color as the olive. Now I can't say it right.
Halloween.
Olivine.
Olivine.
Right.
Olivine. It's so
Mhm.
cool.
Somewhat planned.
Ah,
I love it. I love
yes.
it. I love it. Viviani does too. Didn't know anything about it. I love it.
Yes, that's true. Okay, so now that we are, Marina's back, I am going to, I'm going to start by, I'd like to get us to relax, close our eyes, and make sure you have your feet flat on the floor and your back straight. Close your eyes. I like to roll my shoulders sometimes, like to help me relax a bit. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths. Hold it at the top for a few seconds, breathing with your mouth and um, out through your nose, and release all the worries and the monkey mind and any stress that you have. So, first deep breath in, release. One more,
Excuse me.
release.
That's you.
One more deep breath in. And now, like I like to imagine, focus on the center of your heart and imagine a cord descending through your heart, going down deeper through the layers of the earth, deeper and deeper and deeper, until you reach Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And take a moment to send her love and gratitude. Now remain connected to her heart and extend your light cord up through the layers of the earth until it reaches the base of your spine and connects to the center of your heart once more. And now you extend your light cord up through your throat, the top of your head, going higher and higher to the sky, the stars, and the highest dimension of the universe until you reach and connect into Source, the source of love of this universe. And take a moment to send Source love and gratitude. Remain connected to Source and extend your light cord down through the universe and the stars and the sky until it reaches the top of your head and reaches your heart to connect to your hearts once more. And now, while you're connected to Source and Gaia, I like to imagine a rose, a pink rose at the center of my heart. And it's imagine this rose opening now. As your heart opens and relaxes a bit more, imagine pink diamond light shining from your heart and expanding through your room, the room you're in now, the building you're in right now, and expanding through the streets and to everywhere until it completely surrounds the planet Earth with this pink diamond light. You're sending and receiving unconditional love. And with that, I ask you to return to this space, to this present moment. And I'm going to read the opening, another prayer of protection, and open the Akashic records for this group and those watching the replay. We are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us. And we call forth all of our angels, our guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, the highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of humanity. And so it is. And now for the opening of the records, we open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to the highest truth and our soul's purpose. We call upon the Akashic Records masters, guardians of the records, and beings of light who serve the divine plan in truth, clarity, and to guide us to our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And we ask the Akashic Records masters to assist us in accessing the records to receive exactly what is needed for the highest truth, highest timeline, and the greatest good for all. And with this said, this group and those watching the replay are giving the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them to know in this moment. I'm going to repeat this silently. So the records are now open, and I'm going to um, see what the masters want to do today. So I see us all forming a circle. And there is a fire at the center of the circle. And now I'm seeing a light cord um, from our heart going straight to the center of this fire. I'm asking what they want us to do. Now I see us with left hand on heart and right hand on solar plexus. I see Saint Germain next to this flame at the center. And now this flame is larger and is deep purple in color. And the light, this thin light cord that is from our heart to this center of this fire is for us to send all that we wish to transmute at the moment. I heard fear and resentment is one of the issues here that need to be cleared. And I'm hearing that some of the more recent family gatherings may have brought up some issues. I heard resentment again, I heard fights, I heard disagreement, estrangement, discord. So as I'm saying these words, I see light moving from the heart all the way to the fire, to this through this light cord. It's like an orb flying, moving from the heart all the way to this center of this fire. So as I am saying these words, also think about what you wish to transmit at this time, in addition to everything, to the words I said, and I'm waiting for more to come through. Anger, I heard the word comparison, judgment. So again, everything is going to this fire so it can be transmuted. I heard lack, despair, and uncertainty. And as each word I'm saying reaches the center of the fire, I see the flames are flickering and moving strongly, expanding to transmute. I heard deception. I heard I want to be heard. I heard I want to be loved. So there's this fear and abandonment. Now I see the word trauma, and this time it's really big and heavy as it moves from the heart to the center of the fire. And it causes the fire to really expand, and the crackling noises are louder. So as we're doing this exercise, please continue to think of what's coming through for you and say these words out loud. Fear of change is coming through now, almost as big as the trauma. And then I heard it's inevitable. You're afraid of change, but it's going to happen no matter what. So those are the biggest ones that I saw: trauma and fear of change. And then I heard the lack of understanding. They're showing me the family scenario again, and I heard lack of understanding and the need to. I'm trying to think the word, right word come through. Coexist. Yes, coexist. Let go of the need to be right. That's what I heard next. So the fire was really small at the beginning and just really expanded and is very large at the center of the circle. Now they're wanting us to take another deep breath in and release. And now I'm seeing the words transmute, transmute, transmute in the fire right now. Transmute, transmute, transmute with the violet fire. I see the words love conquers all now at the center of the fire. And it's calming. The flames are calmer now. I see Saint Germain standing up closer and using his cape to extinguish the flame after the transmutation. Okay, now I see Archangel Metatron approaching the center, and where the fire was previously, there is a tree. And now it's time to feed the tree from the center of our hearts to the center of the tree, but to feed the tree with the things that we want. I see love right away flowing from the heart to the tree. Peace, harmony, joy, abundance, unity. And take a moment to say out loud what you want to give to this tree because it's what you want to grow and expand and manifest. I see the heart in the center of the tree receiving the light from their heart and expanding. The tree is becoming taller and the branches are also expanding to cover the whole circle. We're all under. We're all. This, this tall trees is causing us. It's creating this shade. The branches are creating this shade to over all of us, forming the circle. It's like a veil of protection. I'm going to ask the Akashic Records Masters for a message. It's while you're feeding the tree, you're feeding yourself just as before. So it's a reminder to not hold on to the toxic and the negative talk. I'm looking at they just showed me the ashes or what was there before of the fire. And then I heard that you don't want that running through your veins. Showing me the ashes again. You don't want you wouldn't want that running through your veins. Now showing me the tree again. And they're showing the silhouette of our bodies with all of the veins, and also that's being shown um, at the tree. The same. The tree has the same um, the arteries and the veins, and showing the blood flowing just like we are, just like we have our in our bodies right now. And then from us in the circle, I see the word love flowing from the heart to the tree. And then I heard what you want running through your veins. And now the tree is growing even taller. Now they're asking to close by walk towards the center of the circle street, just to be strong, closer to the tree. And with your left hand, touch the trunk of this tree. They're asking us to say, I love you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the tree. Hmm. And I see Archangel Metatron behind the tree and looking up at the branches where you would see fruit or flowers. I see our Akasha Records books hanging off the tree, hanging from the branches. It's really of all of us present here in the live stream and watching the replay. So now the light cord between the heart and the tree is cleared as we walk back to where we were in the circle initially. And then I hear, remember we're all one, and just showing again us in the circle and showing all those books hanging off the branches of the trees, all of our Akash Records books. Now, to me, this is all the tree, and it's becoming white light, and I just see the energy being grounded. Now they're telling us that it's time to go back to the present moment, and move your fingers. Open our eyes when we're ready to open our eyes. And I am going to close the records by offering deep gratitude to the Akash Records Masters, the guardians, and the guides, and all present today for the truth, the light, and love received. So the records are now closed. Okay.
Thank you.
This was really different than I was expecting, but it was a trip anyway. So, um,
It was beautiful.
thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Has way out there, Mr. William.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes, very, very peaceful, very peaceful.
Mhm.
As most of you know, this is a highlight for me. Um, the the energy, the high vibration. I'm just
Hmm.
I'm in gratitude. I'm absolutely in gratitude. So
Oh, thanks to the Akash Records Masters, because I was just describing what I was seeing. So,
well, yeah, absolutely. I could visualize that fire, believe me. And
Mhm.
there were logs in that fire, and some of those logs had the words written on them
mhm.
that you were providing. And yeah,
Love it.
Oh, I see a comment by MLR. My tree is the real life hickory nut tree outside my window. I will never look at all of those hickory nuts, mini Akasha records, the same way ever
really,
again.
yeah,
Mhm.
oh,
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see that at
yeah,
the end with the books hanging from the
yes,
tree.
So cool.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it totally and absolutely makes sense because I'm yes, the Akashic records are hanging off a tree, just like ornaments are hanging off a tree.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, and I actually had a feeling that this was going to be a little bit, because before we started tonight, I was meditating, and I got a little bit about how, well, we in US we just celebrated Thanksgiving, and it's a wonderful time for a lot of people, but there also those that are maybe feeling lonely, and or they have issues with their family members, and then all those things a little bit bubbling up. So then I heard, okay, there's going to be something that, yeah, maybe more, and the things that will be brought up that need to be released. And yeah, and there was to remember too. It's hard because a lot of us don't may not have unity, um, loving and understanding our own family units, and then it's hard to, um, for those that are in the situation, and being that you're still sharing the light, and you're still um, standing and giving, sending unconditional love, and worthy of unconditional love. But when you're in that situation, yeah, it's difficult. So that
Yes.
was what was coming through before. um, as being that environment, bringing up the trauma earlier, the bit that we did, the clearing for the trauma and change. I think
Yes.
that was the bigger ones that came through. Yes. So.
As
Yes.
soon as you said the word trauma, I had a really physical response to that. I had it felt like a golf ball sized stone but beneath my left shoulder blade. Like
Mm,
I could feel that it was distorting my entire body because of its presence there. And I released it and sent it into the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I had sort of a montage of anytime I had been struck as a child,
Yes.
anytime in a past life where I had struck a child, right? Like, and there was this whole montage of people being hurtful to each other. And but the main message was you don't need to examine this in great detail. We now can release trauma without
Mm-hmm.
spending such a great amount of time on it. And it was just such a blessing to let that go. And as soon
Oh,
as it went into the fire, I could feel my whole back just relax. It was beautiful.
mm,
oh, wonderful! Thank you for sharing that.
that's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, and Deanna says I burst into tears. Oh, yeah.
yes.
There is. It feels good to let things go. We don't have to um, continue to punish ourselves for something that we may have done or may have been done to us.
Mm-hmm.
Drop that luggage. Let it go. Let it
Mm,
go.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
this has been absolutely fabulous as
mm,
always. And I'm so grateful to each and every one of you in the chat and to Valerie, Daphne, and Viviani. Thank you so much for being here with me in the end, and for all the for for everyone who joined us, for Val with her wonderful prayers, and Ali for reminding me of that beautiful poem,
mm,
and Kelly. Thank you, Kelly, for being here. And I hope I don't believe that I forgot anyone, but yeah, Valerie, Diana, thank you.
mhm,
I look forward to the next one, which I think is going to be on December 27th.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll see what we can leave behind for 2025 and what we can look forward to for 2026. So
yeah.
thank
Oh,
you, each and every one of you.
Thank you.
Marina. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone.
take care, folks,
Bye.
and
Bye.
see you later. Bye for now.
We love you.